You think being a good person is the most important quality in sales. Not exactly. People do not remember you for being simply good or bad. They remember the ideas you leave behind. More than 500 years ago, Niccolò Machiavelli wrote ideas about power, perception, and human behavior that still feel uncomfortably relevant today. Listen carefully. This is not a motivational fairy tale for people sitting inside their comfort zone, dreaming about success. This is for people who understand that the real game is played in the mind. Machiavelli wrote The Prince in 1513. It later became one of the most controversial political books in history. Why? Because it spoke about power without pretending that the world is always fair, kind, or ideal. It dealt with harsh truths, uncomfortable truths, and strategic truths. Now, let's bring that lesson into modern sales. Sales is not just about pushing a product in front of a customer. Sales is about shaping perception. It is about creating desire, reducing hesitation, and helping people see value in a way they could not see before. Most people only talk about features. But the deeper game is different. The deeper game is psychology. Today, I am going to show you 5 powerful principles inspired by Machiavellian strategy, reframed for ethical and intelligent selling. Use them carefully. Knowledge like this is a tool, and in the wrong hands it becomes a weapon. The first principle is this: do not force the choice, design the choice. A smart leader never makes people feel trapped. Instead, he gives them the feeling of freedom while guiding the outcome. In sales, one of the biggest mistakes is asking a customer a raw, exposed question like, "This product is 10,000 taka. Do you want it or not?" The moment you say that, resistance appears. Doubt appears. Price becomes the battlefield. But when you frame the offer differently, the experience changes. You say, "You have 2 options. The premium package is 15,000 taka and includes lifetime support and extended warranty. The standard package is 10,000 taka, and it is the one most people choose. Honestly, for your needs, this is the one I would recommend." Now the customer feels in control, but the comparison has already changed the meaning of the price. 10,000 no longer feels expensive. It feels reasonable. That is the power of framing. You did not change the product. You changed the perception of value. The second principle is urgency. People move faster to avoid loss than to pursue gain. Machiavelli understood that fear is often more powerful than comfort. In sales, customers rarely act just because something is good. They act when they feel the cost of delay. That is why urgency matters. Not fake pressure, not manipulation. Real, credible urgency. You might say, "At the moment, we only have 2 units left in stock. If you decide later, the next shipment may take 3 weeks." Or, "This pricing is available only until today's closing time." Or even, "I do not want you to pay more later if you already know this is the right fit." That changes everything. Now the customer is not just thinking about the purchase, they are thinking about the risk of waiting. And when urgency is delivered with calm confidence and genuine concern, it feels like guidance, not pressure. The third principle is trust through honesty. People do not trust perfection. They trust humanity. A flawless salesperson feels rehearsed, but a salesperson who sounds grounded, honest, and balanced feels believable. So sometimes, do not hide every weakness. Use truth intelligently. Say, "To be honest, I would not recommend the larger model for you. I actually think the smaller one is more efficient for your situation." Or, "No, this product is not perfect. It is a little heavier than the others, but that is exactly why it lasts longer." The moment you say something like that, the customer relaxes. Their defenses drop. Why? Because now you sound real. And once people trust your honesty, they trust your recommendation. The fourth principle is frame control. Whoever controls the frame controls the conversation. Whoever controls the conversation controls the sale. If a customer says, "$5,000 is too expensive," a weak salesperson immediately starts defending the price. But the moment you defend, you are already playing inside the customer's frame. A stronger response sounds like this. "$5,000 can feel like a lot at first, but if you use this for 5 years, the daily cost is less than a cup of tea." So the real question is not the total price. The real question is whether your comfort, productivity, and peace of mind are worth more than that. Notice what happened. The conversation is no longer about price alone. Now it is about long-term value, about usefulness, about return. That is what strong salespeople do. They do not just answer objections, they redefine the meaning of the objection. The fifth principle is strategic retreat. This is one of the most advanced skills in sales, and most people never master it. When you chase too hard, your value drops. But when you stay calm, detached, and self-controlled, your value rises. Sometimes the strongest move is to step back. If a customer is hesitating, do not always push harder. Instead, say, "Honestly, this may not be the right time for you." Think about it. If the budget feels tight right now, that is completely fine. When you are ready, I will be here. That single shift changes the emotional dynamic. Now the customer feels space, and space creates reflection. Reflection creates clarity, and clarity often brings them back with stronger intent than before. Here is the truth most people do not say out loud. Every brand influences perception. Every advertisement shapes emotion. Every offer is designed to guide attention. The difference is that some people do it unconsciously, and others do it with strategy. If you understand these principles, you do not just become better at sales. You become better at negotiation, communication, leadership, and decision-making. Because life itself is a form of selling. Every day, you are selling your ideas, your values, your confidence, and your vision. So the real question is simple. Are you shaping perception consciously, or are you letting the world shape yours? If this message gave you a new perspective, stay with me. Because in the next video, we will go even deeper into the psychology of influence, perception, and power. The choice is yours.